Yo, what's up, Dragon Ballers? Danny Win here, back with another gameplay video. So, last week, you guys might have saw my Mecha Frieza deck profile that I piloted to 4th place at the Core TCG event, and you'll see it on screen here. And I actually recorded most of my matches, not all of them, but most of them, and I thought it'd be a cool idea to go through some of my thought process and gameplay. So, yeah, here's the list for anyone that doesn't remember the video or anything, but we'll jump right in. This is my first round. I'm playing against Kevin Young. He's piloting King Cold. So we'll just, as a shuffling up here, I think I won the die roll here. So first off, King Cold, they're very linear in their first two turns. Turn one, they're always going to tap one for their field spell. You know, probably play Anticipate Onslaught into Berry Blue. They're going to cut themselves down. Turn two, they're going to play Unison Awaken and possibly play another battle card or Unstoppable Invasion to double strike you. And you can just play off of that. And then, again, if you guys don't know much about the Mecha Frieza deck, it's very aggro based. And we're going to be looking to kill probably on turn 3, turn 4 latest. And all we have to think about is what can our opponent do to stop us. So King Cold, the main things we're going to be worried about is a new ruler negate, the King Cold. That costs 1, as long as they have 3 field spells. Might be 2, 3. But anyways, they can play with 1 energy. That'll make it so every time we swing at the leader, we have to dish a card. And then Heroic Supremacy, completely free negate as long as they have 3 field spells. And then Charismatic Villain. We're not going to be worried about Dormant Potential necessarily. We could just be cautious of it, but most King Cold lists don't actually play Dormant Potential. So we'll get right into it. You'll notice a lot of these gameplays, I'm going to Unite Assemble turn 1. I'm usually going to charge yellow so I can assemble right away. And we're just going to assemble right away. We're not going to wait for the opponent's turn. Especially King Cold doesn't do much turn 1. You're not worried. It's not a aggro matchup that you have to leave the energy up to defend with. And we want to start sculpting our hand for the kill turn. So, and ideally, we have a second assemble because yes, we see here, King Cold's going to tap out, so we can take advantage of that. Get the Basil in play. So some King Cold players would decide to swing at lead here, but Kevin here decides not to. Perfectly fine. He might not want to awaken me quick or anything like that. So right away we charge turn 2. We're 90% of the time, 80% of the time, we're gonna charge blue yellow. We got to set up for the beans and again activate hit rapid movement. So here, yep, I'm gonna assemble right away. Of course, not every game you're gonna draw 2 assembles early, but definitely the best case scenario here. And looks like we drew all our basils, so we're gonna play Sorrel and Hop. But this isn't too bad because again, you gotta remember Unstoppable Invasion. He could easily play next turn and double strike us down, which could be very dangerous. Could drop us to 3 under 4 life. That's very dangerous because we want to be able to use all those life aggressively. So we're just swing with lead, yeah, and he's gonna take it. And King Cold's at 6 life. They're gonna awaken. Leader takes life. A new ruler takes another life. And let's see here. Okay, skip through. Let's see. Yep. A new ruler, take a life, awaken. Play the Unison, new ruler, awaken, untap 2. Oh, and one card I did forget to mention was Cooler, Effortless Strike. Definitely a dangerous counterplay, and we definitely don't want to walk into it at all costs. It's very bad. We lose a battle card and we lose a card in our hand, so we definitely got to keep an eye out for that. But if they Charismatic Villain, again, they can't Cooler afterwards, so we see he adds the Ape SCR here. Definitely important to remember. He swings with lead. I block with a Sorrel and Hop. Just let it die. and he's most likely going to swing with Unison. It's possible it would have been a possible play for him to not swing with Unison so we can't awaken next turn. That would have been interesting, but yeah, he swings. So we only need one extra card here to awaken. I think one of the best possible plays here would be either Final Spirit Cannon to tap that one energy, then we don't have to worry about New Ruler, Cooler, any of that. But I'm pretty sure this game I didn't draw it, so I think we either... The other option is Power of Super Saiyan, and also Rest Mowing the Berry Blue, being very strong. So we charge Final Flash. Okay, we start off with a swing with Leader. So it doesn't seem like I have the Final Spirit Cannon here. And he's thinking about negates. Someone joins the recording, the Discord. So let's see here. I'm thinking about it. And yep, we do take the life. Rest with the Berry Blue. And right here, since we weren't able to tap him out, to keep extending our turn, it's Bojack is a great way to get another swinger on board. And it looks like I didn't draw the rapid movement. That's perfectly fine. We just have to spend extra energy to get the Bojack down. But it's important to note that I'm going to be awakening after this, and this is going to be 25 base to the Leader. And but that's the other big part is if he goes down to 2 field spells, it deactivates Cooler, a New Ruler, and Royal Supremacy. So really big to know here. So this is either going to force a super combo or he's going straight to 3 life. So yeah, it looks like he takes it. And again, Bojack's just perfect. It gets around Charismatic Villain and Cooler. We definitely don't be walking into that. So let's see what else does it do here. Okay, it looks like I drew into a Spirit Cannon after awakening. So we're just gonna Spirit Cannon the energy right away. It would have been bad if the Leader swing started off and he did a New Ruler. That would have been a good way to end turn. But I think a big advantage that I had this tournament was people not seeing the deck coming. They weren't expecting like my turns to be extended so much with Sensu Beans and such. So yeah, New Ruler would definitely stop them. It could have Bloodlusted too. It's also a relevant way to play around it. And then we don't even have the Spirit Cannon, so a lot of strength there. And so we're gonna swing with the Bojack here. Looks like he wants a Royal Supremacy, and we're perfectly fine with that. And right here, I play Hard Play Basil. Of course, earlier you remember, if you guys remember, we Unite Assembled into Sorrel. We didn't have the Basil in deck, so clearly a Basil's in life or hand. So just hard cast here, and it baits out the Charismatic Villain. He has exactly 5 in rest mode before this villain, so that's a 19k dual attacker, and we're definitely gonna beat it up. But again, the Charismatic Villain comes out. But this just opens the gate. We're gonna go straight into fighting against Fate here. As long as I have it in hand. Think about it, yep. And we have plenty for Overwhelm. And he didn't Dormant, like we said in the beginning. King Cole doesn't really play Dormant. And we're gonna, the Sensu Beans are gonna be coming out here. And this would be very hard for him to combo out of. If 2 beans, 35k base is huge. We're gonna even super combo, and it looks like a Raiders, and then a 3rd bean, so 40k base is 60k. I think this Krillin was a little over the top. Like I think he would have taken 50k, maybe even 40k. But I think I like the Raiders. It's big. We get to tap the Charismatic Villain, so you can't use it for combo later. Unless he decides to defend this, but it would rip apart most of his hand. And this is most likely going through. He's looking through his combo power, I'm guessing. Yep, Raiders draws. Rest mode's the villain. the Frieza. And here, I think, if I remember correctly, I don't have the Champa, so the fighting against Fate swing feels a little worse. If he happens to, like, maybe that last life he took got him into another negate. I think the Raider swing is probably a correct one, and possibly just all inning here. Uh, so yeah, looks like we're gonna super combo and double Final Flash, taking 2 of the life. We went from 3 to 1. This is just huge already. This is 60k base, double strike. Remember the Ape SCR. He's tapped out though, so no worries about there. That's just a deck card in his hand. And with the 40, I don't know. I'd have to think about this again. Fighting against Fate, swinging again, might have been a fine play as well. And I think we're gonna combo a Kai SCR. Yeah, Bojack and a Kai SCR, tapping the last 2 energy. So we definitely could have tried 40k swing into a Kai swing, and then the Raiders. But I think I thought about it. All inning here was pretty strong. I think it's about, so it's a 60, 70, 80, 100k combo. That was just all in there. Don't let him get any more answers. And yeah, looks like he flipped the royal supremacy off the life there. And yeah, he shows the new ruler. I think he mentioned that the new ruler, he got it after I tapped his energy, so that was very fortunate there. But you can see how we just sculpted our hand and just went from empty board to kill with not much. So thanks you guys for watching. I definitely want to post a couple more rounds, and yeah.